Peace, love, and light to the fam. It's Riding a suit, doing business as the mystical whisperer. Today, as usual, is going to be another great show by the mystical whisperer. Come fam, come fam, come and enter the mystical chambers of Riding a suit. I'm live. I'm going to do something today that I don't usually do, and that's touch on a few things. And I'm going to be unveiling myself. Yes, I'm going to be unveiling myself because a lot of people wonder and don't understand the concept to my madness sometimes. So I'm just going to bring a little clarity to the lost. And like I always say, peace, love, and light to the fam. And may the chat room stay positive. And like I always do, shout out to my mods. I love you all. Y'all put in that work, and it's highly appreciated because a lot of times I put up no notice and you be there. Much love to my mods. As usual, since this stream wasn't set up ahead of time, usually I try and set it up a little ahead of time so that the people can, do what they got to do and be prepared to see me. But this is going to be a great show. And I know this is a show a lot of people was waiting to hear because they want to know, where's Sarah? Where's Sarah? I love you all. And I must say, I ain't received so much email since I've been in a beef. That's a little joke because when I was in YouTube video wars, also known as beefs, I used to get some emails and people used to help me create my little videos and contents. And I love you all as we stay anonymous, and I'll keep you that way. But in the meanwhile, what I'm going to do until the chat room fills on up a little bit and give some time for my mods to come on in, let's play a little bit of music. And this ain't no clickbait. I am going to be unveiling myself today. So other people that are lost and don't know of me or just subscribe to me. Oh, and by the way, shout out to all my subscribers. I've been shouting y'all on out for like the last month and a half because I've been over that 1,000 mark. And without y'all, there wouldn't be no me. So much love to my subscribers. I tried to do that super chat. I had a few questions when I was going through it. I didn't know if I'm supposed to use my government name or my attribute name, Sarah in a suit. That's the reason why I never turned on my super chat. But I turned it on anyway. And when I turned it on, they said, and I just left it as Sarah in a suit. If it's a check that come that way, I just deposit it in my account and wait for it to clear. But after I had did it, they said they have to review my account. I guess after they review this account, they won't be bored. Ooh wee. Now let's get some music popping right before we get this show up and rolling as everybody enjoy the positiveness and the mystical chamber as you embrace the mystical whisperer voice. Ooh wee.
Yeah, cause you say you don't understand love and you're feeling like you got no control and you're thinking that you wanna leave, but honestly, you just can't let go. You don't wanna feel love no more. Got you thinking why this world so cold. You don't wanna let nobody in, not again. No, no, no. Cause you say you don't understand love, got you feeling like you got no control and you're thinking that you wanna leave, but honestly, you just can't let go. You don't wanna feel love no more. And you thinking why the world's so cold. You don't wanna let nobody in, not again. No, 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 no. I know it's hard, you alone, and it's tough right now. I know how I feel when the love dies down. Trying to wonder was it real? It's a lust right now. The trust got you dealing with too much right now. So it's fuck right now, cause your heart can't take another hit. Fuck it, man, down. You don't ever wanna love again. Love when you really can't tell wrong from right. And you're going through hell to take the spot. But you just too scared to face the lie. Cause you can't hide the way you feel inside. And every day you try to think past the pain. Same shit, keep playing back the game. Everybody gotta grow and feel the change. But you just wanna know if they feel the same. Baby girl, do you understand love? Tell me now, cause the sun now don't. I heard when it's done and now gone. But it's good when it's sun now won't. Baby girl, do you understand love? Tell me now, cause the sun now don't. I heard when it's done and now gone. But it's good when it's sun now won't. Cause you say you don't understand love. And you're feeling like you got no control. And you're thinking that you wanna leave. But honestly, you just can't let go. You don't wanna feel love no more. Got you thinking why this world so cold. You don't wanna let nobody in. Not again. No, no, no. Cause you say you don't understand love. Got you feeling like you got no control. And you're thinking that you wanna leave. But honestly, you just can't let go. You don't wanna feel love no more. And you're thinking why the world so cold. You don't wanna let nobody in. Not again. No, 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 no. You don't wanna let nobody in. Not again. It'd be worse if you was probably friends. You tired of a nigga walking out and walking in. Please don't sing the same song again. Deep inside it's still a part of you. Call it audible. You don't know just what you wanna do. Even though you wanna let it go, it's hard to move. Think about it, girl, that's all you do. Even when you're giving all of you, plus loyalty, and nothing seems to go right. Trying to take the good vibes and the bad times and attack love from both sides. Now you're looking mad as fuck cause you tried. Think about all the nights that you cried. Talking about all the nothing, baby, it's all a bluff. It's either hard enough or keep crying. Do you understand love? Tell me now cause the sun now don't. I heard when it's done and now gone. But it's good when it's on now won't. Baby girl, do you understand love? Tell me now cause the sun now don't. I heard when it's done and now gone. But it's good when it's on now won't. Cause you say you don't understand love. And you're feeling like you got no control. And you're thinking that you wanna leave. But honestly, you just can't let go. You don't wanna feel love no more. That you're thinking why this world so cold. You don't wanna let nobody in. Not again. No, no, no. Cause you say you don't understand love. Got you feeling like you got no control. And you're thinking that you wanna leave. But honestly, you just can't let go. You don't wanna feel love no more. And you're thinking why the world's so cold. You don't wanna let nobody in. Not again. No, 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 no.
Peace, love, and light. I appreciate everybody who's taking time on out of their day when you could be doing a whole lot of other things just to be listening to me. That's highly appreciated. But as everybody already know, what I try and do is always send nothing but positive energy to the universe. And a lot of people appears and seems to forget one thing because they are so stuck on saying you and me and we are a reflection of each other and all of that. We must keep in mind that the universe is our reflection. And I will go into details about that a little bit later on. But first of all, I don't want nobody to think that I'm clickbaiting. So I'm going to unveil the GOAT God. Yes, I done called myself the GOAT God, not just because I run around here with a goat as my avatar in the YouTube streets, but it also stands for greatest of all times. What I'm gonna do is I want everybody, before I go on in about myself and about bringing some positiveness and some clarity into the universe, because I feel that is what's needed right now. I want everybody to embrace this song right now. And when I say embrace it, that means I want you to hear it with your third eye open. Many of y'all might have heard it a little bit earlier because I put it on my page. I put it on there because sometimes what I do is if I don't feel like making a video, I'll find some music that I enjoy and let the public know how the GOAT God, also known as the mystical whisperer, be living. Love you all, fam.
Here today and the next day a nigga vanish, man. Don't hesitate, don't take this shit for granted, dog. If you love me, let me know right now. Cause I know you know what my life about. I know you good, man, a nigga don't want nothing, man. Nigga hit you up just to let you know I love you, dog. I just had to let you know right now. Cause you know I know what your life about. Every day, it's a blessing just to breathe. Nothing lasts forever. Don't be tripping by the little thing. Let me call my dog and tell him how much daddy mean to me. Just so he could chill today. You know that he in these streets. Plenty peeps here and gone. How much daddy's here alone. Time is flying, everybody getting grown and when they home. Yeah, I respect that, but nah, I won't let that tie me up from calling you, though. When you least expect that, just to let you know that the love don't stop. Yeah, shit get real by the day. Yeah, please don't wait till a nigga not here, dog. Tell me everything you gotta say right now. Shit don't stop. If I go first, just pray and keep going. Just know I got you. If you ever go before me, you know that we only here today and the next day a nigga vanish, man. Don't hesitate, don't take this shit for granted, dog. If you love me, let me know right now.
Let me know right now.
Cause I know you know what my life about.
I know you know what my life about. Let me know right
I know
now.
you good, man, a nigga don't want nothing, man. Nigga hit you up just to let you know I love you, dog. I just had to let you know right now. Cause you know I know what your life about. I'll be damned, you still mad about some old shit you bust. I ain't worried about my past, cause that shit don't mean nothing to me right now. And usually the future be distracting me from right now. Caught up in this lifestyle, product of I was brought up in hate, getting the news like not again. Lost a lot of friends since middle school. I don't try to stay in no bad moods. It all depends on attitude, so I gotta send my gratitude for the niggas I can't know twice.
Oh, and I'm no troll.
This slow life. Man, I hope y'all don't get used to me, but I pray that God keep using me so I can do my thing. Please don't wait to bring no news to me. Use the day to keep it true with me. Let the music sing. Here today and the next day a nigga vanish, man. Don't hesitate, don't take this shit for granted, dog. If you love me, let me know right now. Cause I know you know what my life about. Even though I'm grinding hard, I still find the time to call. Kick a little dialogue, giving a wild my dog. Think about time and a nigga can't rewind the pause, and it's kinda odd. Nigga could be here today and could die tomorrow, so keep it real with me. Never mind the flaws and all the times we fought, how much time we lost on the line of calls. When I pray at night, I'm reminding God to keep my niggas far away from stressing for the sake of y'all. Nigga never pacing hard, I'm walking life. When I take my steps, I'm talking right. When I take my breaths, the kind of life that we forced to live. We already know what our choices is. Never holding back. My cousin died and I love her. The nigga never told him that. Lord knows how I owe him that. Shit real ain't no going back. I already know you rolling strapped. I already know you taking chances. Probably hanging with the soldiers at. Real niggas come one of a kind. Just take it one day at a time. And try not to love too hard. I never told you this, man. I love you, dog. Yeah, I love you, dog.
I love you, dog.
Day and the next day, a nigga vanish, man. Don't hesitate. Don't take
I
this
love
shit
you,
for granted,
goddesses.
dog. If you love me, let me know right now. Cause I know you know what my life about. I know you good, man, a nigga don't want nothing, man. Nigga hit you up just to let you know I love you, dog. I just had to let you know right now. Cause you know I know what your life about. I know you out here hustling, taking chances like this shit ain't nothing. Riding hot trying to get that money. I know we can't stop cause we just that hungry. Remember how I felt when they killed my cousin? Shit, a nigga felt cold as fuck. Know what hurt the most is that I can't fit a picture in my mind of this little nigga growing up. And you really never know what us. Cause wait, let's keep it real. Every day we sinning. Sometimes you gotta pray for niggas. Been a while since I hate to visit.
The unveiling of Sarah with a little extra. Just in case many of y'all don't know it, because I have a lot of new subscribers, and I would like to say that I love you all, but I had my play in these, I call them the YouTube streets, known as YouTube world. I had a lot of fun in these YouTube streets, and I am thankful that I am one who has tough skin. And you know, what made me do this stream today was I got a hell of an archive. I mean, I got a hell of an archive. Unfortunately, a lot of y'all done missed on out because you didn't know me back then, or if you didn't catch it live, I put it on private. And I was just sitting here. I was laughing. I was laughing because, when I was in these YouTube streets, I banged with the best of them. You know what I mean? I had me, I hate to say it, a little clickety click, click, click going on. You know what I mean? And that mean, in my eyes, I'm going to keep it a buck like I always do. I'm just going to keep it a buck. That mean, in my eyes, while in these YouTube streets, it was us against the world. You know what I mean? And when you living like that in these YouTube streets, it comes with some consequences, unfortunately. That's the reason why I decided to have changed. When I decided to have changed, it was like a few weeks before 218. Yeah, the year 218, also known as the Magnificent 11, the year where you can make anything you want come into existence. Just in case you didn't know, 218 added together equals Magnificent 11. The year of magnification is right here in front of us, fam, and you got the power to use it. And I must say, I didn't just look at a couple of archives. I looked at quite a few of them because, I had a few that I ran with in these YouTube streets. And boy, did we have some fun. You know what I mean? I sit back and laugh at half of the stuff that's in my archive right now. I'll be like, damn, we was going in. I was going in. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really the go in type. I was sort of like the I was sort of like the hype man, you know what I mean? Because what I'd like to do is dropping them jewels. So, I'll throw in a little bit of, positiveness and then let them do what they got to do while they rock the mic. This all began when I said I got an open platform, so a lot of people, they didn't have no platform or they wasn't too familiar about how to get on here and do it live. You know what I mean? And I've been there and I know that and I know how that feel before I even figured it on out. So, that's when I started having open platforms. And then, that's how a lot of this had started because I would always leave my email in my underneath my videos. Somebody would reach on out and say, hey, can I come on your panel? And I would say, come on, just tell me what you want me to title it. It's going to be live for real. I don't know the need to know the details. I'm pretty good because I got the gift of gab. Whatever you do, I'll just be following right along. This is a live show for real. When you come to the mystical chamber, let it be known I'm no actor and I ain't running on no script. That's the reason why when I ask people for interviews, they don't want to do no show or they act like they busy and all of that other stuff because they know I ain't running no script and they don't know what's going to happen when they enter the mystical chamber. Oh, and I stole that from shout on out to Megalodon. I done stole that chamber from him. He got the Don's chamber on over there. He's all right guy. He likes to go on and I got nothing but love for him. And I ain't mad at what he do. You know what I mean? I try and catch him, but I got to work on my attention span. It's kind of hard for me to follow an 8-hour stream. When he goes in, he do like a marathon. He'll go 8 hours nonstop. But I go through there and show a little bit of support and all of that. And that's what I do. I goes around and I show support to all the viewers. You know what I mean? To all the viewers, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. And even if I don't see you live, that don't mean that I'm not showing you support. Because there's many times I might be a little busy, and if I'm a little busy, I'll grab my little Bluetooth and I'll rock your channel. And while I got my Bluetooth on, I would even listen to the dumb commercials. Them commercials, they drive me bonkers but I ain't no hater, and I want everybody to get their dollars, get your dollars on up. And like I always say, if it don't make no dollars, it don't make no sense. I was just sharing a little bit on how, I bumped into a lot of people or they bumped into me. And plus, I'm known because before I got my own little channel, I made my rounds and got around. And I used to be on other people platforms and all of that, so people knew me, you know what I mean. And I would drop my avatar every now and then because there ain't want nobody to be saying, oh, he's scared, he don't want to show his picture. So I had to go ahead and do that, even though everybody done seen my picture. All they got to do is look at one of my videos. In my videos I put a picture of myself on up. Sometimes I even use a picture of myself as my thumbnail. And plus, it ain't like I'm that hard to find. All you got to do is type "side riding a suit" right on Facebook and you'll see me right there. You know what I mean? It ain't like a god is really hiding, but these are some of the things that you have to do to comfort the people minds that's out there when they don't really know you. Now, I've been in these YouTube streets for a little while now, right? I'm talking about for a little while. What I mean by that is I've been watching this for a minute. Everybody might assume that I just started watching this when they see my name popping up around all over the place. Nah, that ain't true. I've been watching it. I just didn't ever sign on in. I just never commented it. I just used to be, like I say to the people that I be asking to hit the like button, I used to just be up in the clouds. Shout out to all the viewers that's up in the clouds. And don't show no hate. It's all right to hit that like button. Show some love, fam. That like button goes a long way. I ain't asking for a whole lot. And I'm not gonna still go around and show up and shout out people platforms, you know what I mean? It ain't all about because a person got 1,000 views or a little over 1,000 views. I've been there for a minute. If you look at my other streams over a month and a half ago, I've been asking people to help me to figure out how to turn on this freaking super chat. You know, it ain't all about that. It's all about us coming along together. Reach one, teach one, uplift one, and let's get this guap together. You know what I mean? I don't care what your channel is doing, as long as it ain't pushing nothing negative and it's all about positiveness. Then I'll help push your channel. You know what I mean? And I know people like to hear me talk, not because they say my voice sounds spooky to some, soothing to others. They ain't all about that. It's because they know when I'm coming on up here, I'm coming to do some real talk. Some real talk. And I done did my 8-hour streams, but I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't sit there for 8-hour streams. When I did an 8-hour stream, I made sure other people was on the panel, and I used to lie and say, I'll be right back. My butt be going writing in the comments, talking about, I'm at the store, hold it down, I'll be back in a few. That sort of messed me on up because then I started making that a habit. So, I ended that little routine. Now I just go ahead and do it. Oh, and by the way, this is open panel. I ain't checking my chat room right now. I don't really look at it. I'm gonna check it on out right now. And I ain't worrying about nobody coming on up in here, but for some reason lately, when I dropped the link up in the chat room, it hasn't been working for the people when I've done that lately. So if anybody want to come on in, like I said, this is open panel. You're more than likely to come on in. I don't care who you are, what we've been through in the past. None of that don't matter to me because what happened in the past stays in the past. I've already made it clear for 2018. I ain't beefing with nobody. Well, it ain't beef. I call it video wars. But what I mean by that is because I have sat here and I watched these little video wars or these little beefs, and I watched them And I ain't gonna lie, I was even a part of them. I have watched this little thing go from a snowball to an avalanche in a matter of seconds. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I decided for 2018, I done got off that motherfucking hamster wheel, fam. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been tempted. I've been tempted. People have threw out the bait, coming all at me while I'm in the chat room. But when a person has willpower, when a person is focused, you learn to override all that bait and stay on your path, stay on your goal. This ain't all about no YouTube that I'm speaking on, neither. I'm talking about in life in general. In life, you have a path that you're trying to achieve. You have a goal you're trying to get to. You make what they call a focus wheel. That focus wheel is you at your path, at your goal, and you is there already. It is already manifested and you are there. That means the only thing between you and that is you heading there. That means along that path, you're going to get some shit thrown at you to try and make you take a little tour off your path. Like I always say, don't let nothing or nobody change your character or change the path that you want to be on. You got the power to do it. Oh, and speaking of power, I'm going to get into a little bit of that too, because a lot of people, they acting like they don't realize they have the power. Now, everybody know I'm a little crystal geek. They done seen me with my rocks on. I'm calling them rocks because that's what some of y'all like to call them. Oh, he running around here with them rocks on again. Or here we go with another crystal thing again. I'm going to just talk about this real briefly. There are nothing but tools to help you. That's it. They ain't nothing like copper to the crystal, like copper to the body. They ain't nothing but inductors of energy to help you enhance those qualities that are within yourself. That means while you in your craft, while you in the lab, while you at your altar, while you're doing a simple prayer, whatever you're doing, while you're doing your ashe, and for those that's into the orishas, whether you're doing your IE boo boo and all of that good stuff, I don't care what you're doing, it all can help you. You cannot take away something that helps you. And I'm tired of these people talking about crystals don't do nothing. That because they have been programmed. They have been programmed to be in a box and to think and never think out the box. Now everybody know for a fact that the quartz crystal generates energy. I'm just speaking on that one crystal. It won't be up in no laptop. It won't be in no freaking watch just to sit there and collect dust. Just because an individual can't feel it, don't mean it's not there. They affect different people in different ways. I don't understand why, and I ain't trying to figure it on out. The only thing, like I always say, it is what it is. And with that said, to all my rock haters, to all my crystal haters, I'm going to drop a little jewel. And that is, you might not be in the crystals, but I suggest you get you a shungite. Yes, the crystal is called shungite, and it comes from Russia. If you can't afford no shungite, get you a tourmaline. You got all types of crystals on out there. And just in case you was wondering why I'm telling you to get this crystal, is because it blocks REMF. That's electronic magnetic field. It blocks it all, fam. Yes, this one little rock that everybody telling you that don't do nothing, that's just one of many or two of many that I gave you the names of. It is proven. You can go right there on YouTube. You can go right there. They have the little meter right there where they will do the test with the microwave without the shungite there. Then they put the shungite there and you'll watch the numbers drop. This ain't just for the microwave. This is for the Wi-Fi. This is for This is for your family. This is something to protect you. So don't be telling me just because you can't feel it, crystals ain't nothing but a piece of rock. It's time for y'all to wake on up, and y'all supposed to be in love with nature anyway. Nature, crystals are a part of nature. They're a gift. Now, they are a gift. I say the source because he is one of many names, and I don't want to get into all the different names. So I just call him the all or the source when I'm talking to him. It's a gift. It's a gift on Mother Earth. We should be taking advantage of all natural gifts that are put here to protect us. So stop telling me and stop going around telling the people that's a waste of money to get crystals. It is not a waste of money to protect your family. You got these towers running around here, many of them in our states, that are used to ping our phones from place to place. Do you know how much energy is coming on off of that? Everywhere you go, it's Wi-Fi. You go into McDonald's, you go into anywhere, any restaurant, you go into the library, wherever you're going, it's some Wi-Fi there. Whether you got access to it or not, it is there. If you got the shungite or this tourmaline, uh-oh. Oh no, something. No, that was just a pop-up. If you got some shungite or some tourmaline, then I suggest you get it. Put it around you, put it around your kids even, because Wi-Fi is everywhere and it will protect you. And there has been proven facts that different effects of long time usage of Wi-Fi. I don't care if you ain't got no Wi-Fi in your house, you're walking into it. It is what it is. Why some people can't feel it, I'll never know. I never tried to figure it on out. Certain things are just unexplainable, and I'm happy with that. So, with that being said, if you don't believe in no crystals or anything like that, I hope everybody go and get them a piece of shungite or tourmaline. Like I said earlier, shungite is from Russia. It's a little bit stronger, and so it's a little bit more expensive. That's the reason why I mentioned tourmaline. It does the same thing, and it will serve its function. You have two options, fam. Shout out to my crystal haters as I keep it a buck. And if you got any questions about crystals, just in case you ain't heard by now, I ain't got no problem saying Sarah Nasut, the mystical whisperer, is a crystal junkie, a crystal geek. You can call me whatever you like. It is what it is, and I love nature. I mean, everybody absorb the information and use it to their benefit. Don't be going around here listening to what people got to say and stop being so lazy. If you don't want to believe it, YouTube it, Google it. Like young Pharaoh would say, Google it, nigga. Google it. It's right there. You know what I mean? And you know, if anybody else got any questions on some crystals and how beneficial it can be for you, I ain't got no problem helping the people on out in that area too. Because I ain't got no problem saying I've been messing with these alleged rocks for a long time, and I could tell you all about them. And if you want to get into dowsing, I can get into that with you too. Dowsing goes along with pendulum. I don't want to get off the subject. If you want to know more about dowsing, just write in YouTube dowsing pendulum or pendulum dowsing, and that'll tell you the mystical side of Sarana Suit. The answers is always within. And like I said, they ain't nothing but tools to enhance the power you already have within. You already got it, fam. And there is nothing wrong with bringing tools to the lab that amplifies your energy or anything that you're doing, or even if you don't go into the lab, there is nothing wrong with getting something to protect you and your family. That's what this is all about, protecting your fam. That should be your main priority. Don't look at it as a piece of rock. It's your protector. It is what it is. And they came and figured on out why it do what it do. It just do what it do. Just keeping it a buck. Now, I'm going to even, since this is supposed to be the unveiling of Sarah before I get into the other stuff, I been knew I had power, and I'm going to even share a little story with the fam about my personal life. But I always knew I had the power when I was just a youngin'. Just a youngin' riding around on a bike. I knew I had the power while everybody sit back and enjoy Sarah unveiling his life. It was Christmas time, fam. Yeah, it was Christmas time. I was a youngin'. I was a youngin' in the projects, and I wanted a bike. I was so young. I still believed in Santa Claus. Yeah, I told Santa Claus I want this bike, and I ain't want just any bike. It had to be a chopper. It was a 5-speed chopper. I couldn't get no other bike. I ain't want no 10-speed. I ain't want no other bike. I ain't want nothing else but that 5-speed chopper. I wasn't playing. I'm having it. I told Santa Claus I want it. Then, 2 weeks before Christmas, my mama comes up to me, and I could tell by the tone in her voice when she called me by my name, it wasn't gonna be no news I wanted to hear. She said, "You gotta pick out another bike. Santa Claus don't have that type of bike no more." So when Sunday come, back then we didn't have internet and all of that. So when Sunday come, I'm gonna look through the paper and you can pick out another bike. I didn't want to hurt my mama feelings. So I just says, "Yeah, okay, ma. Yeah, okay, ma." That's what I said because I didn't want to hurt my mama's feelings. When I got done with that conversation, I went up to my room, and as weird as this sound, I says, "Santa Claus, you better bring me that bike. I want that bike. I'm gonna be picking out another bike to make my mama happy. But Santa, I'm telling you which bike I want. I don't want no other bike. Give me that bike, Santa. I've been good all year. Ain't that some shit?" I said, "I've been good all year, Santa. I want my bike. I want my bike. This is my reward." And in my mind, since I believed in Santa and this theory so much, I'm like saying to myself, I know it ain't going down like this after I've been good all year. I'm getting this motherfucking bike. And I was thinking to myself, I didn't even know no Malcolm X or nothing like that back in those days. I was thinking to myself, I'm getting that bike by all means necessary. I was even, Santa, I even wrote a letter. Santa, I never showed it to my mama. Santa, I want that bike. I don't want no other bike. Bring me that bike. I've been good all year. Everybody know Santa ain't true. But I'm telling you, the magic of just writing something on down. It's called spelling spell for a reason. And let me tell you one other thing. When I came on downstairs for Christmas, my bike was there. My bike was there. When I got older, I asked my mama, now that I know that there's no Santa Claus, I asked her, "How you get that bike?" She said, "You won't believe it. I went to the store to get the bike that you had picked on out. And when I got there, the bike you wanted was sitting right there, and you want to hear the ironic funny shit? And it was on sale, fam. It was on sale, fam. Now ain't that some shit? It was on sale, fam. The point of the story is I used the power from within. I don't know if it was my words, my vibration. I don't know if it was because what I have written on that piece of paper about how bad I wanted a particular bike. I know I was just the happiest kid in town on my new bike. And ever since then, I started saying, whatever I want, it's going down. It's going down. That's why I say you have the power to manifest anything you want. Because everybody know, even though I wrote that letter to Santa Claus, ain't no Santa Claus. Ain't no Santa Claus. Even though his name was on it, it's probably what I written in the letter that helped it brought it into manifestation. As I grew older and became more involved in the mystic world, I learned that it wasn't nothing but a sigil that I have written without turning it into a symbol. I know that might fly over some people's heads because we're in different paths on our journey. If you're bored, just Google or look up sigil, SIGIL. I am just giving examples of you have the power to bring forth into anything you want into manifestation. But the key thing is vibration, vibration, frequency. That's some real shit right there, fam. Everybody has always asking me, what are you? What are you? And my response, because you can be Kemet, you could be Arisha, you could be Catholic, Christian, you could be Buddha. The list can go on and on and on. I'm not going to go on and on about that because y'all get the picture to what I'm about to say. The only thing that I'm saying is I call myself a spiritual being in physical form. And I deal with energy, frequency, vibration, and polarity. Yes, polarity. Whether you're dealing with the good or the bad, those are the things that I incorporate myself with. When you are, how can I put this? If you was to read the Hermetic principles or Tahuti's law, it is called the law of correspondence. That's what it's called. It's written in two different areas. One is in Greek and one is from Kemet. The one in Greek is just a little bit more detailed than the one from Kemet. And then there it states, as above, so below, and as below as above. Why is that so important when I say frequency and polarity? A lot of y'all ain't able to manifest what you want, not because you don't have no faith, but you are creating blockage. Yes, you are creating blockage. And I'm not even talking about you can have all the faith in the world, but you must align yourself up with the cosmos. You must align yourself up with the universe. You must become one with it. You must be at your highest vibe. In other words, to put it very simple, you must make your vibration align with the universe. In order for you to do that, You must be dealing with positiveness, your highest realm, and etc. and etc. and etc. If you are not doing that, you are creating blockage. It is what it is. You cannot be in the lab or praying or whatever you want to do. And I hate using the word want. Um, this is live. These are the faults of going live. Whatever your desire is, if you have a desire that you are shooting for the universe, and it's more than likely something that's dealing with positiveness, since it is written as above, so below, that means that what you have put into the universe is positive. That means while you below, you must be vibrating with positiveness. In other words, you can't be up here on the rah-rah. You can't be up here dissing people. You can't be doing anything on a lower frequency and thinking you're going to get your positiveness. That's when this come into effect. It's called, I'm going to call it cosmic code or universal code. I don't know if this is its true name or not, but I'm making this up as I go along. That means, that means you must at all times make your vibration parallel or to the same as that which you are pushing into existence. The law of attraction is you are what you attract. If you is vibing low, if you are dealing with negative energy, then the universe is going to automatically give you what you are vibrating. And if you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got positiveness out there. Law of attraction. Don't never forget. You are a part of the universe. A lot of people appear to always seem to forget that. It's very important. Stay vibing high. Stay vibing high. Stay positive. Don't create no blockage. You're creating your own blockage. Have confidence in yourself. Just be like me. It's going down. It's going down. Now, on my page, I have comedic meditation. I got all types of meditation. You cannot help sometimes running into negativeness. When that happens, you do not stay in negative mode. You hit my link or you type it on in and you put on some comedic music. It's only going to take you 5 minutes, 2 minutes to get your vibe back to where it's supposed to be. You are what you attract. It is what it is. As I sit up here and rock the mic and keep it a buck with the fam, as I'm trying to explain and enlighten y'all to the reasons why whatever you're doing might not be working. I'm living proof that it works. I don't sell no crystals. I don't sell nothing mystical. I ain't wrote no book. I ain't did nothing for this. So if I'm telling you that it's working for me, I have no other alternative. I know a lot of people, they be saying, oh, they just talking that because they want to sell their crystals, this and that and whatever. I don't sell none of that. I'm just telling you, I'm living proof. But most important of all, if you listen to my Merry Christmas story back when I was believing in Santa Claus, that was just proof that you have the power to bring forth anything you want into existence. Oh, I'm slipping. And can I get a ooh wee? Now, I don't really know. Just trying to put a little positive into the universe right now because certain things has happened into the YouTube streets, and this is what I do when I feel it's necessary. I throw a lot of positive up into the universe, not just so it comes back to me, but because I do it for the people. That mean, in other words, whether you grasping what I'm saying or not, there is somebody out there who it is. That mean what I am doing at this very moment is killing all that negativity that's in your mind and planting nothing but positive seeds. When it comes to negativity, uh-oh, got a brain freeze. This is live. I ain't on no script. When it comes to negativity, when it comes to no negativity, you don't let it rent no space in your dome, your brain, your third eye, whatever you want to call what you're rocking on the top of your neck. You don't let it rent no space. That's right, fam. Don't let it rent no space. It don't deserve none of your energy. That means you tell it to go kick rocks. You go put on something else, or you think about something positive. In other words, it's time for you to use your willpower, fam. You got the power. Only thing you got to do is want it. Want it. Make it happen and say it's going down like it never went down before. And look at it on the bright side. If a crazy go God like me can do it, anybody can. It's the mystical whisper all up in your ear bone, trying to manifest nothing but positive thoughts in your mind. Ooh wee. And I must say, fam, I've been a little bit busy, no matter what kind of rumors you hear about me in the YouTube streets. I got a life, and I get paper just like everybody else. And my channel ain't a reality show, so I keep certain things private. Because what I try and show the people and tell the people, it's not about the messenger. That's right. It's not about the messenger. Your job is to embrace the message and do like I do. If it don't turn you on, learn the art. That's right, fam. It's an art. Learn the art of eating the fish and spitting the bones. Eating the fish and spitting the bones. And like I always say to the fam, if it don't apply, let it fly. Remember, fam, you got that divine light inside of you. Don't let no negativity put no dimness on your light, fam. Shine like you never shined before. And if you want, you can steal the goat God favorite line. My favorite line, well, one of my favorite lines when I was in these YouTube streets was, even you can't stop the sun from shining. That's what you got inside you, divine light. You got the source, as within, so without. Embrace it like you embraced it. I mean, grasp it, fam, grasp it. Act like this is something that makes you feel good. I don't care if you treat it like it's your last L, like you're sipping on some hen dog. You can grasp all the physical things in life. Only thing that I'm asking for the people to do is learn to grasp the spiritual things in life. For those are the things that brings you true happiness. I done had all the physical things. That's not what made me happy. What makes me happy is the light of that dwells inside of me, the spirituality that I am, the love that I shine. That is something nobody on this planet can take away from me. Everybody knows. Let me say something else too. Everybody knows I got a necklace. They done seen me throw it up here live. Everybody knows I got a necklace that matches my little avatar here. Yes, I rocks a little Baphomet. Yes, I rocks a little Baphomet. Now when I wear it inside. When I wear it out in the street. And you want to know why? These people is curious. I'll be walking down the street, minding my own business, and I will get stopped because I got this necklace on. And I used to love the way they had stopped me because when you rocking that necklace, it deals with polarity. It deals with balance. That means when somebody look at it, they can see it as a positive or something in the negative. It's all up on the individual perception. I am glad to say that the people feel my energy because when they see that necklace, not one person ever said, "Do you worship Satan? Are you a devil worshiper?" You know what they asked me instead? Are you down with Illuminati? Do you know how to do some good magic? They ask me all types of these weird questions. But don't worry, you know, I'm the God that ain't rude. So, I just end the conversation very kindly by saying I'm a little busy right now. I'm a little late for my appointment. I would love to indulge you with this conversation, but since I'm a little busy, you can reach me at eyesaidpeaceloveandlight at Gmail, and I'll answer all your questions. And the I is spelled E-Y-E. And they said, okay, thank you. And you know what the ironic thing about that whole thing is? And I'm talking about a bunch of people that ask me that. You know what the ironic thing about all of this is? I never got one email asking me or saying, hey, I met you on Blasey Blasey Street. You got time to talk about that necklace? No, no. But I'm just showing you the power of your energy, the power of your aura. That aura, that energy is that divine light that I'm talking about that's inside of you, fam. In other words, if you're dealing with something negative, it becomes shade over your lightness, over that divine light. Whatever you are thinking, whatever you are feeling inside is what, whether you want to face it or not, is what you're going to manifest and what energy you is pushing on out. There are many people like myself who are empaths and can pick up on this. You know what I mean? But, I'm just having a little fun, unveiling myself to the fam, and at the same time trying to drop some jewels because that's what I do best. Drop jewels. It's not for everybody. As I continue to talk an encrypted code for the gifted souls. And may the chat room love to hear me say, ooh, we for eternity. And don't worry, I'm proud to say I got a big old head. Yes, I got a big old head. And yes, I think I am the shit. Don't mind me. I like to have a little fun while I'm up here on the mic as I keep it nothing but a buck. Now, we got a lot of things that's going on. I don't even know if I really want to go there yet or unveil me. Hold on. I ain't even checked the chat room. It might be some people that want to come into the chat room. I mean, come up here on the panel. If you want to come up here on the panel, it's open panel. Like I said, I left all that beef and stuff in 2018. I don't know if you're blocked or not. That's my moderator's job. I better look at that list. If you want to come on through like the woo, just drop your email. Don't drop it just yet. I'm going to be dropping a couple of more things before I look into my chat room. That's what I miss about having somebody up on the panel with me, because I got a bad habit of not looking at my own chat room. When I got somebody up here on the panel with me, they would be, telling me what's going on in the chat room and all of that good stuff. I know it might sound crazy, but I can easily get distracted if I go into the chat room, because it ain't like I can go into the chat room and then pick up a piece of paper and continue with a script. I have no script. I speak directly from the dome, the mind. I let the gods, the ancestor, the divine energy bump my gums the way they need to be bumped. Don't mind me, this just my style. And another thing, I'm a very passionate person, and when I talk, I can't help the way I talk or the way I might sound sometimes. When you in the lab, I'm gonna tell you a little something else about myself. When you in the lab or when you're doing your craft or whatever you want to call it, I'm talking about me personally. When I'm in there doing my do, you have an option of doing it with the mind or through the mouth. I do minds through the mouth. That means I speak it. That mean that mean that I have learned the skill to talk with intention. That mean by the way I say something, it becomes natural after a while that I am talking with intention. I'm talking with power. I'm talking with vibration. That's just me. I can't control that after so many years of doing certain things. It become a part of you. Speaking of that, that got me into my first YouTube beef. Yeah, can you believe that? I got into my first YouTube beef over my tone, I was told. I was sitting up there on a panel one time. Yeah, just chilling. I was just chilling, doing what I do, building, kicking it like I always do, and I get it up on these platforms that we all might not agree. And I'm easily to say that at the end of the day, we can agree to not disagree and not disrespect each other. And then the audience will choose the perception that makes them happy. No matter what, at the end of the day, you got your point of view and I got mine. Peace, love, and light. And I see you when I see you. Sometimes it don't work on out like that. So I'm sitting there up on the platform and I see things is escalating a little bit out of control for me, you know what I mean? And I do like I always do when something starts to get out of control. I try and nip it in the bud so that a snowball don't turn into an avalanche. Unfortunately, when I tried to nip this into the bud, it went straight into an avalanche. Me and this brother, we were sitting there building. Oh, by the way, me and the dude is cool in the gang right now, because, I didn't apologize to the whole wide world. Shout one out to Ace Corner Talk, the preacher there. Shout one out to Ace Corner Talk. I'm sitting up there, he up on the panel with me, and we sort of going at it, but not really. So I say to the G, to stop things from escalating, the only thing I said was respect the God and stay in your lane. No, that's backwards. I said, stay in your lane and respect the God. That's the only thing I said. Stay in your lane and respect the God. Oh, man. God damn. You talking about it felt like the only thing I was doing was turning on the fan to cool things on off. And what I got was somebody throwing a whole bunch of shit in front of it. And boom, bam, bam, boom. Next thing I know, what the fuck? All of this? All of this? Because I said stay in your lane and respect the God? I mean, we went on for weeks with this shit. I'm talking about weeks with this shit, banging on each other. Just strictly banging. I mean, all over this shit. You can ask Sue Sizzle. Sue Sizzle was the one who was telling me I got to apologize for saying that shit. And everybody know me. I'm like, in my heart, if I felt like I was doing something wrong, I would apologize. But I made it very clear. I don't feel it in my heart to apologize o- on a line that I know if things get hectic while I'm up here on the panel, I'm just gonna say it again, and then they gonna say, "Oh, there go that side ride flip flopping again. He said he wasn't gonna say that shit no more and all this other shit." So I refused the apology. You know what I mean? So we went on for like weeks and weeks with this bullshit. But I decided to get on off of that hamster wheel and I says, oh, fuck it. They want an apology from me that motherfucking bad. It means that much to them. I mean, because the dude apologized to me and I still refused to apologize because I felt like I did nothing wrong. But, everybody want to hear me apologize. They made a big old deal about it. So, you know, just for shits and giggles, I did apologize. But I also said when I apologize, don't be surprised if I say that line again. But, you know, maybe it was my tone, the way I said it to him that he felt like he might have came to me. I don't know. But, I'm just giving you examples how one little thing can just blow out of proportion on YouTube. And you know what? When I was going through that little beef, I just heard of somebody. Didn't even know 'em. I was bold. I would go up in the chat room. I mean, people have troll accounts. I didn't have no troll accounts. I had like three or four of them. I don't know. I don't remember how many I had. But there wasn't no troll accounts in my eyes because they would say something like Sarah Nasut ain't playing. Sarah Nasut lives. That means if my name is on them and it's a picture of a goat, you know who it is. I ain't no troll. I've been blacked and they ain't done coming to see your ass. But I just wanted to bring this on. And that's how I encountered somebody else. I didn't even know this female, right? I mean, I just heard of her because of what was happening in the YouTube streets, but I didn't really know of her or anything like that. Then out of the blue, while I'm sitting there, you know, being how can I put it? Oh, fuck it, we might as well keep it a buck. While I was being a type of gangster, a type of gangster on his channel because I was mad at him, and I was coming at him and I'm telling him, drop the link, my nigga, and all this other shit. Don't be mentioning my name. You want to see me? Drop that link, my nigga. I'm right here. Stop mentioning my name and don't want to drop the link. Anyway, back to the story. I'm talking about these fun times. I laugh at them now. Anyway, while I'm sitting there being a type of gangster, I guess you call it, typing my shit, doing what I do, wishing that I would have took up typing right about now because I'm typing in slow mo and all this other shit. You know how that go. And when you're trying to hurry up and get this on out, hit enter so the motherfucking shit gets sent off. Then you want to type again. Then you can't make it too long because it won't take it. So now you got to make it all up into a whole bunch of short shit. But anyway, back to the story. When I was in there being typist gangster, I guess you call it. I don't know what to call it. I'm making this shit up as I go along. You know how I do. While I'm in there handling my business, somebody came on out of the blue, nowhere, came boom right into the chat room, and it was riding with me. I said, "What the fuck? Who is this person?" I said, is that, is that, huh? I barely even know this girl, you know?" And she came like a bat out of hell. That's no disrespect. That's just a saying. She came in here and she was typing just as much as I was against them. I didn't even know this girl knew what was going on or anything. I gotta stop saying girl. I didn't even know the goddess knew what was going on. No disrespect to you. I'm just telling a story. And the goddess came out of nowhere and you know, that impressed me. You know what I mean? You know why it impressed me? Because in these YouTube streets, I'm gonna keep it a buck. While I'm doing my do or having my little wars or video wars or whatever you want to call it, you get a lot of, oh, I feel you, Sarah. Good job, Sarah. You right, Sarah. You get a whole lot of that, right? That don't mean nothing to me. I like those that put their boots on and get down. If you feel like I'm feeling, don't type to me about it. Be there when I show on up and be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. You got all these motherfuckers, twiddling their thumbs when they think ain't nobody around. They say, good job, Sarah. But it took this one person, and I didn't even know the girl. You know what I mean? Just came on out the blue. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. So then, so then, me and her and became friends. I noticed she started popping on up. Then I went and checked her out, her little page and all that. And I said, she was into her little thing that she had going on. And what impressed me was, even though she had her little thing going on, she found it in her heart to take time on out of whatever she had going on to help me on out. And ever since then, me and this girl we was kicking. I mean, we did some video wars like you ain't never seen before. And just in case she was wondering who I was talking about, so she don't get mad at me. She don't like her name mentioned in videos. But I was just letting her know I was impressed with her and I rock with her and all of that. You know what I mean? And you know, in YouTube streets, you can create friends on the real. You know what I mean? You can create friends on the real. I ain't talking about no friends that's just in the chat room, say hi and bye and all of that. I'm talking about some friends that you can go to, ask their opinion, get some advice, kick it with what you're doing, and I'm not talking about, don't even take it there. I'm not talking about no friends where you're trying to get into somebody's drawers and all of that. I made it very clear when I came into this YouTube streets, I'm not looking for no Yanni. I don't want no Yanni in the YouTube streets. Got better things to do. Plus, I got enough Yanni right here in Connecticut. The way I look, the way I dressed, they attracted to me like bees on honey. I don't need no more. I'm happy the way I'm living already. Don't need no more. And shout on out to Akasha. You know what I mean? Because, she's a ride or die. You know what I mean? She's a ride or die for real. And, I was just explaining to how I ended up teaming on up with some people while others yelled, good job, I got your back. And where they show they got your back is sitting around twiddling their thumbs and watching to see what's happening next because they attracted to drama. This shit, unfortunately, can become worse than reality TV. This shit in YouTube world is a combination of YouTube reality TV with a twist of Jerry Springer without the slugs being thrown. I'm talking about, when I say that, I'm talking about all the ratchetness, all the way we get down. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm about as guilty as anyone. And I ain't got no shame in my game. I said I was guilty. But what man must always do is stop focusing on their past. Focus on where they at, where they going, and let their actions speak for them. Let their actions speak for them. I mean, if everybody focused on everybody past, where would our great leaders be today? Do you think Malcolm X got where he was at because everybody was focused on his past? Hell to the no, no. You niggas be stuck in the past. In other words, it's been plenty of times I came on up in here and I said every day I strive myself to be 1% better than I was yesterday. 1% don't sound like much, but at the end of the year, I just evolved myself a whole 365 days. Ooh wee. In other words, it took one stone to build that pyramid, and I ain't done building yet. Every day I evolve to make myself better, wiser, and smarter. That's why you hear me always saying, I am that I am. That because I change on a daily for the better. Now, the only reason why I mentioned her because I was going through some of my archives that I got on private, and I was listening to me and her, and oh man, golly, I mean the things that is in my archive. Ooh, I mean, we go in hard. And don't worry, I'm not gonna release them or anything like that because I've always said when I started changing and evolving and wanted to do better, I've always said one man's joke can be another man's pain. And then right after that, I used to say Bobby Hemmitt's favorite line is one man's God is another man's devil. Those used to be my favorite line. And then that would be me baking the cake. And then everybody know I would put the icing on the cake and I would scream like I never screamed before. Out of chaos, I create divine order. Don't mind me. I've been called crazy all my life. I'm used to it. I think I've been called crazy because I sugarcoat nothing and I keep it a buck. And sometimes I do admit after I done did a stream, I might have went a little too hard, might have went a little bit too raw, because presentation do mean a lot. And those are one of my flaws. Sometimes I might have went in too raw, went in too hard, you know, and that's another reason why I said I don't have to wait for no 2018. I said like a few weeks before then, I'm ending all beef. Ending all beef. Fuck this rah-rah shit. You got beef with me, you can keep on making all the videos you want. The GOAT God ain't responding. Have fun. Get your platform on up. Get your views on up. I don't care. I'm done with this shit. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because I sort of compared this to my real life. Yes, my real life. The reason why I stopped because I took time on out and I compared YouTube for 1 minute to my real life. In my real life, there have been incidences in my time when certain things happen to me in public. And since I done had the same number for over a decade now, and a whole lot of people know it, that means you could have contacted me and handled it in private. Since you decide to do your little thing in public, then the public shall hear it. The reason why I'm bringing this on up is in the public, even after I tried to squash it, when I go after somebody, I done read The Art of War, first of all. So when I go after somebody, I'm not coming to, you know, temporarily damage you. That's not what I'm here to do. If I feel like I've been betrayed or you have crossed my path after I ask you to stay in your lane and respect the guard and we can't come to no resolution, then at this point in time in my life, I'm coming to chop your head off. I'm not going to bring up no other people or anything like that. It's just going to be me and you, but I'm coming to chop your head on off. The reason why I stopped doing what I'm doing is during these times, not in YouTube streets, in my real life. I tried to go back and make a simple apology. I said, you know what? I apologize to you. Hope you forgive me. I went a little too hard. It wasn't no reason for it to go this way, you know, and the person couldn't accept my apology. I said, why are you not accepting my apology? You think it's not sincere? You think I'm not humble enough? The person, and I respected the response, the person said, no, you go too hard and you cause too much pain. I understand you said you just chopping heads on off so they don't get back on up to attack you, but I didn't expect things to go as far as they did. And with that, I'm scared that if I cross you again, that you'll do the same thing and you'll cause me more pain. Of course, naturally, my response was, why are you speaking on things that you don't have to worry about if you don't plan on crossing me? You're speaking on things that only you can bring into existence. So I get it when people say they can't accept my apology. I'm cool in the gang with that. The important thing is that I put it into the universe. The whole wide world heard me say, I apologize. Oh, and everybody know I'm bipolar. I need somebody else up on this panel. Um, let me see if somebody putting some links, some emails in the chat room, because I'm gonna try and put it in there, but I already know it's not gonna work because I dropped it into the chat room, the link plenty of times before. Don't mind me. I'm bipolar, and I ain't ashamed to admit it. I might be quadpolar sometimes if I get up enough rage. I don't know. I've been called a whole lot of things in my life. I think crazy is the best one. No, no, no. My best one is you got a temper. You got a temper. But me, the go God got a way to justify everything. Even though now I admit I got a temper and I'm working on it. But my favorite justification to that was I don't got a temper. I just respond to bullshit with the quickness. Respond to bullshit with the quickness. That used to be my thing. Now I done changed. Y'all see me typing back in my olden days. I would have been screaming, we don't type back. I go live. I don't type back. I go live. Y'all see me in there. I be typing back now. You know what I mean? That because I'm changing. And, you got to realize one thing while you observing yourself and taking critical criticism, which I enjoy because that helps me evolve. But what you got to realize is that everybody can't be wrong. So it ain't no biggie if I got a little temper. I'm working on it, fam. And I like to cuss a lot, but I must give myself a pat on the back because I done brought that down from 100 miles an hour to the speed limit. Now I'm working on my cussing. I got a bad habit of cussing. I ain't on no script. I speak from my mind. I'm for real. I'm not no actor. I don't run no script. You got a lot of actors in YouTube world. Oh, there I go. Bipolar kicking on again. I'm about to be looking in the chat room in a minute. I don't even know how many views I got up on up here. That don't really matter to me anyway. If anybody else, because I'm about to go into some deeper subjects right now. But before I do that, I would like other people on the platform. Like I said, I don't want to hear about what I've done to you in the past or what you have done to me in the past. I done moved on. And everybody know I love to say, all gas and no brakes. Shout out to T-Duck because I stole it from him. As everybody enjoy the mystical chambers. The mystical chambers. the mystical chambers. You have entered the mystical chambers. Put your email in, If you want to talk about anything, this is open panel. You could talk about anything. And I'm going to see. I doubt if it works, but I'm going to see if I'm dropping the link on up in there. Oh, shoot, I ain't even got that open. I got to open up my own chat room. I'm on my High Vibe Save Lives account. But it haven't been working lately. If you drop your if anybody want to come on and build, teach, I know it's gonna be hard to believe, fam, but I can pump my brakes and let you rock the mic. I've been known to do that, and since I've changed, I'm not gonna do the Houdini and disappear. You can say whatever you want. This is open panel. This is just giving people an opportunity to speak whatever's on your mind, because there's a lot of things going on in YouTube streets, and I ain't got no problem to say when it comes to certain things. It's real hard for the good God to come on out and speak on, you know what I mean? That's why it's sort of taken me a while to get to where I'm going. I'm hoping somebody put their email on out, so they can come on up here and help the go God on out. The mystical whisperer, Sarah in the suit, Mr. Ooh Wee, whatever you want to call me, you know what I mean? Oh, bipolar kicking on again. I'm on my High Vibes account right now. That's what I was writing in the chat room. So with that, I got to switch on over to this account, so I'll be able to drop the link. So give me 1 second, fam. I'm multitasking right now. I'm playing around on my little laptop here. You know what I mean? And I don't care who you are. You can come on up in here. That goes for you too, Sugar Bear. You can come on up in here too. Sugar Bear, Sugar, Uncle Sugar, whatever name you want to go by, because you said that's what your mama called you. You can come on up here too. Let's open panel. Oh, hold on. All right, it's taking a while. I gotta let this pop on up. I'm looking for my chat room now. I was under the High Vibe Save Lives TV. Shout on out to Jazzy the Fox. She the one who came up with that great name. Y'all should go subscribe to that channel. With a name like that, I still can't even figure on out why. Oh, hold on. Yeah, with a great name like High Vibe Save Lives TV, I'm still trying to figure on out how Sarah Suit got over 1,000 subscribers, and that account ain't hardly got, but I think maybe 100 or something. Let me see. I'm gonna try and drop this link. I'm gonna try and drop the link. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. You know what I mean? Last time I dropped it, it wouldn't work. I had to do it through email. I don't know what's going on with these Google Hangout out. And if anybody want to change the subject, because I'm not really, I don't know. I ain't got no problem saying certain things ain't my lane. You know what I mean? That's why I respect everybody lane. That's why I have no problem saying. I dropped the link in there, by the way. I don't know if it's going to work, but the link is on out there. Let me see. I haven't checked out my chat room. I'm about to check it out right now. And another thing is, you know, whatever is anybody pushing, you know what I mean? I don't care what it is or whatever you're doing, as long as it ain't got nothing to do with scamming the people or nothing like that. I ain't got no problem pushing whatever you're pushing on on my page. You know what I mean? I don't care what it is. That's why you even seen at one time, who was that? What's his crazy name? Jesus. What's that dude name? Lex Vortex. How can I forget him? Yes, Lex Vortex. You even seen him up here when he was pushing his Lakeisha app. You see me put the whole commercial on up here. You see me, whatever anybody's doing positive, I'm a respectful person. I say, hey, can I have permission to go yank that video and put it on my page? Trying to think what else I did it for. I can't remember right now. Oh, DS1, he was doing something. I don't know how that turned on out. Had him on out on my page. Shout out to DS1. I got a very bad memory about what goes on in the past, you know what I mean? Because I try and keep it moving and try and stay focused on, doing the better things for the people, you know what I mean? It seems like people have forgotten that it ain't about he make it, she make it. It's about we all make it. In other words, when I shine, we all shine. When you shine, I shine. And to my favorite line, even you can't stop the sun from shining. Ooh, wee. Once again, shout out to all my subscribers. Hold on. My hotline ringing. Hold on, fam. In the meanwhile, put your email out and the address. And y'all niggas need to stop being so motherfucking shy. Y'all kill me with that bullshit. I ain't never seen everybody know we ain't got a bit of shyness in us. Yeah, hit them. I can't say hit the link because it probably don't work in my pit boss voice. Shout out to pit boss wherever he's at. Got nothing but love for you. But just put your email in there. If you scared to put your email in there because you don't want nobody to know it, send me an email at I said peace, love, and light. Yes, I said peace, love, and light at Gmail. And by now, the whole wide world should know it's spelled EYE. Said peace, love, and light. Send me the email there. Oh, and you know, I'm a little can't handle certain things very well, like I was telling other people earlier today. So I don't want nobody to be thinking that I'm mad at y'all or I'm ignoring y'all. You know, I've been a little busy doing what I do. Plus, I'm trying to handle certain things at the same time that's kind of personal. So I don't want nobody to think that I'm ignoring you or haven't gotten into your email or not like that because I usually respond with the promptness and all of that. Or y'all hit me in the back chat or the back chat to the back chat to the back chat. I got jokes. I got jokes. I like to have a little bit of fun. Everybody already know that. You got to have a little bit of fun. You can't take life so serious all the time. Have a little fun. And look at it on the bright side. When I was listening to one of my videos, I was saying in there, I ain't gonna say who was in there with me, but y'all can just imagine. I was in there saying, I'm still in my ex-boy line, and I was saying, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Boy, I mean, I got some motherfucking crazy streams on my shit. I mean, my shit is off the rocker. I'm talking about people going and ooh wee. I said, no wonder I put this on private. People will cut this one up. They would have a ball with it and everything else, you know. And a lot of people they was, why you put it on private? Why you put it on private? Take it off on private. You know what I mean? You know, my junk be live for real, so I don't know what's gonna jump on off when they come on up in here. So I don't just think about the moment. I think about longevity. I be thinking about down the road. Even though it might not have nothing to affect me, I put it on private for a reason. And I'm glad everybody is sort of glad I made the decisions that I made, and nobody ain't hold no animosity against me and none of that. And shout out to my chat room. I hope everybody's enjoying the mystical chambers. We're gonna go back to doing my regular shows and all of that. Yes, I do regular shows too. Gotta try and get, all the people that used to come on my platform like they was doing before, you know what I mean? It don't matter what you're dealing with, you know what I mean? I'm open-minded, you know what I mean? And speaking on being open-minded, I never did answer that question about what am I when it comes to spirituality. I never did answer that question. Y'all already know. It's my bipolar. It's my bipolar. Don't be mad. I'm keeping it a buck. I got it. I got it. And I got it bad. I got it bad. I got it bad and not ashamed of it. Yeah, because I be doing a million things at once. And I got a lot of things running through my mind. And I ain't got no script. I be live for real. And see what people is going to be doing now that everybody see how I take something that might have been negative and turn it into positive. That's what we got to be doing. That means just talking about some of my archives, just talking about why they on private. That's not what it's all about. It's about how I want the fam, the people, to start thinking about longevity. I said longevity. Don't live in the now. Live into the longevity. Whatever you got going on and you're trying to get to where you're going, whatever in your way, you knock it down with pride, my niggas. Oh, forgive me. I'm trying to stop saying that word. I keep on slipping. I keep on slipping. I hate that word myself. But I'm steady evolving. Bear with me, fam. Bear with me. I'm working on it because Lord knows in my olden days I probably would have said it at least 1,000 times. But everybody know that I'm not calling nobody that or nothing like that. This is just the way I talk as I keep it a buck. Now, I wish people would drop their email on oh, Chief Holiday, shout out to Mr. Indignious. Ooga, 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 Mr. Ooga, ooga. Or better yet, let's give him his props. Shout out to Dr. Ooga, ooga. Yeah, yeah. He the doctor. He's Dr. Indignious, or whatever how you say that word. He's the slayer when it comes to that. Even though we both don't agree on all of that stuff, me and him still rock on out and have fun. You know what I mean? That is a good example right then and there in front of you. Here in the chat room, he'll tell you, oh, that fucking Sarah, he's crazy. I say he's crazy, but it's all in funny. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's presentation. It's how you do things. That means when we get off the panel, we agree to disagree, and I see you when I see you. And in the meanwhile, I'll be collecting some more info so I can debunk you. And that's what he be doing. It is what it is. You got to have a little bit of fun. You know what I mean? And you got to respect other people's energy. You know what I mean? Everybody know everybody can get turned on up trying to prove a point. It ain't that serious if somebody start getting loud. You know what I mean? I mean, it happens all the time. Even I get loud every now and then. I mean, there's been times when, people used to say, before you go live, you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know. I would just out the blue hit the motherfucker let's broadcast right now. And I would get on this motherfucker, scream, cuss, call everybody all types of motherfucking names and all that other shit. I just sit back there and I'm laughing at this shit right now. Because, you know, I how can I put it? Knowledge that's not applied is useless knowledge. That's the reason why I'm laughing at myself right now. Before all of this even went down, me getting in the YouTube wars and all of that, I've always talked about things, you know what I mean? And one of the things that I talked about was don't feed negative energy. Ain't that some shit? The one who talked about it is going around eating negative energy and coming out anything that's negative. I'm going around and I'm looking for it. That's how bad I was. I was looking for it. Who mentioned my name? Who said it? Who said it? Oh, let me check my email. Maybe somebody else said something about me. I mean, I was really into this shit. I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm ready to do a motherfucking video on somebody who mentioned inside my name. I laugh at that shit right now. But you know, I'm just showing you how easily it is to get intertwined in the YouTube, even though it didn't affect me personally, you know, as far as hurting me or anything like that. It was like, oh, I gotta have a comeback for this bullshit. You know what I mean? I can't be going around talking about don't feed negative energy, or I can't be going around saying one person's joke is another one's pain. I can't be going around saying that and then be talking the talk that I be talking. I don't call myself no leader or nothing like that or no teacher, but it is written a leader leads by example. I'm not calling myself no leader. I'm just saying it's time for me to be walking what I'm talking. Walking what I'm talking. You got to be feeling me. You know, sometimes you got to come on off and say, fuck the hamster wheel. You know, a lot of us are on hamster wheels. We know that there is not going to be no solution to this shit, but we keep on talking about it anyway. Oh, bipolar kicking on in again. Let me see if somebody left the email. I'm checking my email. Um, okay. Guess everybody is scared to hit to give me their email or to hit the link. I don't know if the link is working or not. It's on out there. I guess people are scared, you know what I mean? I don't know. I hope it ain't because of my avatar. Everybody done seen it running around here and they can sense energy and they know ain't no devil over here, ain't no negative energy over here. I'm one of the good guys. I'm one of the good guys. Shout out to all the platforms. I hope you all become prosperous. Um,
Speaking of the devil, acting like a lunatic,
acting like a lunatic.
God is acting like a lunatic, so I guess they say like a lunatic. I need bad time, I guess so. It's all the time my brain is violently pumping. It's like I'm in a public insane asylum or something. They say putting heroin in your veins is how you can function. I'm just speaking my mind, but the brains is now the assumption. What's really going on? This fake shit is getting trashed. Dolls of the new race, human skin mixed with plastic. Night of the living dead. Sleepwalkers that use ass. Nobody sleeps in beds. It's like they exchange them for caskets. God, government of democracy using tactics to alter your future. Like voila, mass. Tell you a story fast. Like Allah, that's graphic. I'm looking at it like voila, that's ratchet. Jesus and the devil walk at the same damn time. I guess they gonna return at the same damn time. You people gotta be. I all insane damn minds. I'ma eat all of you fuckers at the same damn time. Don't know what way they up, but let me introduce them. Spirits are introduce them. Lyrics are really gruesome. Been looking for these freedom rappers. I didn't mean to lose them. Whoever fuck produced them, I grab the next and lose them. And spit a little rhythm and kill with the black star hope. They'll be like, but that's all folks. They sweet up in the middle. Skittles, raps, all jokes. I'm pesticides to these flies, to these gnats, all quote. Wait a minute, stop the tape. The realest shit I got to say. Who let these people populate? We gotta get them out the way. Just tell me what I got to pay. So bitches will not ovulate and have a kid that's hot and gay. Cause daddy left them out for prey. Cause he would talk the proper way to propagate. You know a nigga got to hate cause I'ma fuck these bitches too. All this gun cap and hard, I'm all about my riches too. I didn't really mean that, baby. Go on and give me kisses. Okay, I'm just like all you people, a stupid religious fool, of a vicious crew, of a vindictive, a vivid dude with malicious views, and the dick with that mimic shoe. Dick jackers and awful singers, dick jackers and coffee drinkers, awful thinkers like whoever it was that set off the shingles. Now I'm off the mingle, where the evil lies. Guess there's everywhere, so come and swear with us evil guys. Who? The infamous with endless evil incidents, killing these insolent indigents of the reaper innocence. And look, no chick is good, don't pamper that innocence. They stay surrounded by bullets like camels that's in the tent. They won't fool me. I'm just not gonna go for bogus. You should not because you're hopeless. Up that twat is where your nose is. We're two different species, like an ostrich and a locust. Just don't wrestle with bump like a monster with the homeless. Don't do some freaky deeds. That plot is just atrocious. You weaken their knees like osteoporosis can shoot. Eat it and leave like a pot that's full of roaches. Now, follow my leads. There's Prospero, I'm focused. And that MJ Jesus got that priceless on some house shit. Oh, he said I'm the rogan, so I'm salty a bit. But nowadays, now rapper comes across me as it. Our industry of brag dolls, getting tossed when I spit. Hey, say hi, please, you gotta hit the ball for my dick. Schizophrenic, no, I gotta play up backwards like Paul Chris. Rappers saying they run the game is the ones all sick. If two niggas didn't die, it wouldn't be all lit. Same in another podcast. None of y'all at all Chris. This but who the raps, this watch a nigga ball shit. When he slains from the devil hit, watch these niggas fall quick. And the resurrect and come back. That's why niggas all bitch. But that's a new God, Lord. All this.
Descending to the earth, the birth consciousness, using dominance to build up my conglomerate to prominence. Fight the obvious hatred that I focus. My message isn't accepted. That Michael was the Messiah. It's true, but it's still rejected. Rather than get upset with the bias and the neglect, I just break on the mic with that getting ready. Because I object to the way that people perceive, rather way that people perceive. It's easy to go forget. I reflect what people believe. Projected up on the screen and decoded within some chapters. Casted out to the world with the sinners, the smirk and laughter. Son and ministers, pastors and bishops and priests after the youth. Who's out the proof of the resurrection and rapture. Like a tyrannosaurus, I'm not the man you should plan a war with. Carnivores, I'd rather be also omnivores. Accessory like a Taurus, abandoned in the force. I've recreated and resurrected the man of horse. So man, you worship before I obliterate. All alliterate timid fakes above my dinner plate and then incinerate and disintegrate. Minutes spin the haters, I disseminate. Watch me bleed the track till it demonstrates. I illustrate in my lyrics, discriminated, intimidate gimmicks. Watch as I demonstrate in a fake to penetrate all the sinners for sinners that imitate. Got the pace of a tortoise, is not the rabbit who wins the race. I'm the master of the furnace cage. I've been devils sent to cast it on malevolent rebels spreading their pestilence. The negligence is so prevalent that it's evident. So like the president, I'ma make you niggas irrelevant. Cause what I'm hearing is gibberish, niggerish lyricists who twist the game like licorice, ignorance is bliss. But when you listen to lyrics such as this, you'll find out that the spiritual nemesis exists. They need a leader rather than they see their preacher. But they're so hollow they follow because he keeps Malia. They need a teacher, they shouldn't speak, they should be in bleachers. This thing attended from the Senate's coming through their speakers. Show you what weak is, opposite of what I am. I have an inner scope like interscope, my eyes are spy cam. See a sinner's hope is that Jesus is the kind man who's coming back to earth to save the meek and all the blind lambs. I'm not your average star, I'm an avatar who's a matador. This movie is different. Bosses about the rabbit scar, my rapping bars, leaving bandits and bandages. The Anakin Spanish and these rappers looking like sandwiches. Check what your bandwidth is, cause I'm about to damage kids. The internet got the intellect of a man.
Oh, somebody hit the night. Oh, sorry about that. I was into the music. I was bobbing my head a little bit. I apologize for that. Thank you for coming on. I don't think I know you, or I might know you. I don't know. You can go ahead and rock the mic if you would like to say anything. Hello?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing marvelous. It's highly appreciated that somebody had enough courage to hit the link. That's more than I'm appreciated. And it's an honor to have you on my panel. You could tell everybody who you are because I don't recognize this avatar right now.
Well, I am usually a backgrounder, so I'm known as the coldest summer. I am often in your lives. I used to be. I haven't seen you come up lately, but I just like to hear the positive energy that comes with your life. So I thought I'd jump on a link since no one else is.
Oh, that's highly appreciated, more than you can ever imagine. And I appreciate you coming on and watching me and subscribing me. And I also humbly apologize for my I don't know how long you've been following me, but I was a little, I ain't got no problem with it. I was a little reckless on the mic and I was spitting out some negative energy. And, I'm just showing that people can change and I'm living proof that, how people can evolve and how people need to start bringing out the best in one another. It can be done. We're not each other enemy. We got to stop treating each other like we each other enemy. We're not each other oppressor. We're supposed to be one happy family. Let's start living like it. This is the only conscious community that don't act like it's a freaking community. I don't know what's going on with this, but as long as somebody's putting positive energy into the universe, then it should all work on out for the very best.
That is so very true. And I am glad that you mentioned that because you said it earlier. And I really just wanted to let you know that I appreciate you redirecting your energy to positive. Maybe I know it's hard, being that you have all these different personalities that you interact with. So I know that has to be hard, but I do commend you on your effort.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta admit, it is hard because, um, see, I didn't have a too much of an easy life, you know what I mean? So the way I see things, you know what I mean? I just keep it real, That means I only see two types of people. Either you with me or you against me. Either you are for the upliftment of the people or the down of the people. You know what I mean? That's the way I see everything. So if you're not falling into them categories, don't be mad at me because I don't want to be indulging in negativity. I mean, I done it all. I done banged with the best of them. At one time, even though I was dropping videos on my page and I didn't want no negativity on my page, at one time I banged the whole YouTube. Me and I don't know if you know him. This dude named Suge. Me and Suge, when we first met, we banged the whole
Yeah.
YouTube for like about a month straight, if not longer, probably a whole year. I mean, anybody that came on our path, we just banged on them, and back in those days, you know what I mean? I thought everybody was trying to attack me. So you might not even attack me. You could have been just a casualty of war, you know what I mean? In my eyes, if you just farted wrong, I was coming after you.
Wow.
I'm just keeping it a buck. That's the reason why I had to humbly apologize to everybody because I understand, even though I might see it just as casualty of war, you know what I mean? Somebody else might be like, "Dag, I wasn't even on over there," or something like that. Or back in those days, people like drama, so people used to send me emails, so they'll send me an email, a chat room message. So I don't even know what was said throughout the whole thing. And just from what I seen, made me go and attack somebody, And I was like, now I look at all of that, I'm like, man, I was crazy in these YouTube streets. Yeah, for like 9 months. I don't know if he still got his videos up. He might have taken his negative videos down like I do. But for like 9 months, that's all I did. I mean, I'll come on my channel and post some positive stuff. And I came right out and told him, I ain't doing nothing negative on my channel. If I got some beef, I'm coming on over here. And he just said, go ahead, Sarah, go ahead and do your thing. And, he did give me some good pointers because we used to discuss books and all of that type of stuff. So he told me about putting books on my channel, and we sort of like helped each other run out. You know what I mean? And I'm the one. We were sitting in the chat room, and I was like, when we started doing going after our first victims, and I used to be like, "Uh-oh, I think you done found a new job. You're gonna be narrating videos," and they've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
done created a monster.
Yeah. So,
But
Brother
everybody
Power,
turns for the best.
can I ask you a question? What would you do differently? Well, you see that there's going to be, since you are on this positive route right now, and there's going to be some pushback, and there's going to be people who decide to still attack you after they hear that you are trying to be peaceful and be on a positive tip. So, what are you going to do different when they come for you?
Oh, they've already tried. You know what I mean? Like if I'm in the chat room, like I got troll accounts in my name. You know what I mean? I got the actual person that I'm beefing with, even though I said I refuse to beef with you in this year, 2018. They'll drop little slick comments. You know what I mean? You have to do like I've been saying when I first came on here. Stop feeding the negative energy and stay focused on your goals and what you want to do, and don't let nobody change your character or the things that you believe in. If this is what you truly believe in, no matter how you look at it, I'm not calling him the enemy because, like they say in the good book, forgive them for they know not what they do.
Yeah.
And I'm not even Christian. I'm just throwing that on out there. But I'm just saying, they don't realize what they're doing or the reaction or what's being done. See, it's a little bit different from me because I got like tough skin because of the way everything that has happened to me in my lifetime. So how something that might affect me, people need to learn to see that it can affect somebody totally different. Just because I could brush something on off of the rug and you do the same thing off to somebody else, that don't mean that that person can do the same thing. They might take it to their heart. You might be giving that person some pain, and then when you sit back and think about all the pain that I might have caused to different people, that's why I gave that example about I compared YouTube streets to my real life. And I was thinking about how I went in on somebody and they wouldn't even accept my apology because they said I went in too hard. You know what I mean? And then that's what made me say, you know what? Before I even go any worse, because when I stopped, I just stopped out the blue. I stopped right in the middle of stuff. You know what I mean? I just said, oh, enough of this, enough of this hamster wheel. And people might be mad because I didn't give them no warning or nothing. I just came on up out the blue and just got on the mic and said, hey, I'm done. I'm done. I hung up my boxing gloves. I ain't going, but I did say, I always keep it a buck. I did say, I ain't gonna never say never. But in the meanwhile, while I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna try my best not to be indulging in negativity. You know what I mean?
I understand. I appreciate that too because there's so much negativity, and within these last, I'll say within this last year, it's been really bad, and especially in this last month, and we are not even completely out of January yet. So I appreciate you throwing the positive vibes out there because we truly need them.
Yeah. See.
I re-
Oh,
I remember when I'm sorry.
no. I was telling you to go ahead, and I ain't mean to interrupt you. Sorry about that.
No problem. I used to listen, and when you opened the show, if I'm not mistaken, it used to be a poem that you opened the show with. What happened to that poem?
Uh,
Do you still open with it? As I said, sometimes I haven't seen you pop up live in a while, so I don't know. Do you still use it? I didn't hear it this stream. Do you still use it? 'Cause it
uh,
sounds very good.
well, which poem was it? You remember?
It was with the female's voice. I'm
Oh,
not
is it this
sure.
one?
I'm sorry. Yes. Is that the spoken word? Yes. I think
Just breathe. I love this song because it tells you how to get rid of negativity. What she's saying in that song, she's talking about prana and chi. That's what she's talking about when she says just breathe. I love that song, but I used to open up with a whole bunch of songs. I don't, was that the one you was talking about?
I like that one too, but you opened up, I think the name was Ooh Wee, I want to say.
Ooh Wee?
Yeah. I think that's the name of it. I could be wrong about the name. It was a spoken word piece. I'll go back in further archives and try to find it. But I really, really would like that poem. So, but that's all I wanted to say. I appreciate your energy and thank you so very much. I also wanted to say is that this last couple of weeks has really been trying on this community, and it seems like we get more and more negative news, negative news, negative news. And earlier this week, I heard that a sister passed. I don't know how true it is. I have no idea, but I've been trying to find out, is it true or is it just a rumor? Because there's a lot of people that are concerned about her and wondering, we just want to feel what's going on. If anyone have any information, or is there anything that we could do as a community to try to help her and her family? Could someone please just let us know what's going on or give us some information so we could try to help? Do you know anything?
No, I don't. Hold on. Cream.
Sure. Thank you. I'm not sure if I'm on mute. Hello to the chat. If you are, if you all can still hear me, hello. Hope everyone is enjoying their Saturday, and I hope it's a great day for you all. I'm unsure what happened. I see that his Sarah's phone is muted, but I And I like to do one for that. Um, I open it next to me, I show a little love and to you, my community, you every house, and much love. Well, if anyone can hear me, I'd like to thank Sarah for giving me this opportunity to speak on his platform. I usually don't call in. I'm one of the ones that's on the in the background. So I just want to thank him for giving me this opportunity, and I also like to thank the chat for listening as well. I have to go now, and I hope everyone I'm sorry. Again, Sarah, and I'll be sitting in the back watching and listening. Thank you so very much. I love my people, and I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
I'm back. I'm back. Come on, watch out for the cords. All right, sorry for the inconvenience that I had going on. That's hold on, he's trying to get on camera. That's my little dog. I had to go take him for a little walk there. Sorry for the inconvenience. Come on, you want to get on camera? Come here. That's my little baby right here. This my little baby who I had to go walk real quick. Sorry for the inconvenience, fam. Hey. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, but when he got to go, he got to go. He ain't one of them paper train dogs, if you know what I mean. I humbly apologize for the break there, you know what I mean. I know it was a long little break. Come on, Cream. Come on. Come on, get down. Easy. Watch it, Cream. What is going on with you today? Let me hit this back. All right. Okay, Cream. You don't want for your walk already. Easy. All right, back to the build or what we was discussing today. I sent that link on out when I was walking my dog. Let me check the chat real quick. Oh, shout out to let me do some shout outs. Oh, thanks for the compliment. Thankful Sunday. Yeah, it's Brindle Pitt. Thanks. It's not your average pit, it's a Brindle Pitt. Shout out to Thankful Sunday, Savage Reese, Searching for the Truth. Like Chief Holiday was here. I don't know if he's still here. Shout out to Chief Holiday. Oh, Searching for the Truth. How you doing today? Sorry for the inconvenience. I had to go walk my dog.
That's all right. I can't really say something, but it's been a while since I talked to you, so I wanted to at least get on for a minute.
Oh yeah. I have been a little busy. Unfortunately, with my the kind of work I do is like I don't really tell too much about myself, but I get paid by the job. I'll just say that. So when I work. You know what I mean? I don't get paid by the hour. I get paid by the job. Yeah. So that's why I've been a little bit busy. And I wasn't ignoring anybody. I seen you had left a comment under one underneath my videos that you had sent me an email. You know, I usually respond through that or the back chat or something. But, you know, sometimes I got to go and collect them dead presidents, if you know what I mean. Ain't nothing wrong with collecting them dead presidents.
Yeah, I figured you were busy. I haven't really been around much either, so.
Yeah. Well, you sounding good. How was the little one?
They're both doing pretty good. My little boy's got a heart check coming up, so hopefully that'll go good.
Oh, I'm sending positive vibes to the little one. It'll work out good. Think positive and positive things shall happen.
Oh yeah, I believe that. They said he wouldn't live to a year old, and he's 3 now.
Forgot what I was talking about before I left. Yeah, I be live for real. I ain't got no script, so I can't pick up no piece of paper and see where I left on off at. I decided I'm gonna rock my little camera for a little bit because, you know, now that I hit over 1,000 mark, I want everybody to be thinking, even though a lot of people know me. Oh shoot. Hello?
I hear you.
Hey, what up there? No, I'm on the phone. I got my Bluetooth phone. Give me 1 second. Hey, no. I'm gonna call you right back in about 15, 20 minutes, all right? All right, that sounds like a plan. Yeah. Nah, I'm lazy. Just ask around. I don't believe in hitting the mute button. That's why they got a crazy video on out there about me, because I don't hit the mute button. I just keep it rocking, you know what I mean? My junk be live for real. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, whatever happens, happens. Everybody was like, "Why you ain't hit the me button?" I don't care about that. Who cares what I don't care what people got to say or think about me. That's not what's important. What's more important is that they understanding and trying to grasp the message. You know what I mean? The only thing I'd be trying to do is trying to teach people, or not teach, but show people a different way that they could be looking at certain things and showing them how they can do it in a more positive manner. That's the only thing I'd be doing. I don't be trying to, cause no trauma and none of that. Rah, rah, rah. I mean, those were the good old days. Don't get me wrong. I did my little thing. I think that's how I met you because, yeah, one time, them flat earth soldiers was coming after me. And I said, bump playing around these flat earth soldiers. Shout out to Big Dread. I went directly to Big Dread.
I'm gonna be real with you. I
I
never
hit his
could have
channel
even shut up
hard.
for
That's
them.
like, all these little people, get out my way. Get out the way. Get out the way. I'm coming to see you, Big Dread, because I know you can control your soldiers. And then everybody been cool in the gang ever since. You know what I mean?
So they're the
Yes.
reason I haven't been around. So
Even though I'm still, they call me the token globe and they crystal lover because I tried to debunk some of their stuff with crystals. Remember that? Oh, I was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, those were the crazy days. I done went after everybody came after me and I went after them. Yeah, it is what it is. Yep. I know they was like, I know Big Dread was like, why is he coming after me? I ain't done nothing to him. Shoot, I can't control these soldiers. In my eyes, you the main chess player. You can control these pawns running around here. But everything resolved real good. Shout out to You've Been Exposed. Even though I don't think y'all two getting along right now, I'm still gonna shout them on out because I wish no channel no nothing bad. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, that's why I didn't say anything. I'm not about to bring the negativity to your channel.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all kissed and made or not. But like I said, there's so much.
After the things you said, it's not ever gonna happen.
Oh yeah, so much things going on. I've been on out the loop and then I've been trying to catch up with the loop that's going on over here. So I haven't really been on over there. Sorry to hear that about you and that whole situation though. You know, I hope everything yeah. Yeah. That's what you got to do. Take life experiences and make the best of them. And do like I always do. That's the reason why I'm showing everybody how a person can change. The most important thing you can do is say, I'll be damn. Oops, I'm supposed to not be cussing. I'll be doggone. I'll be doggone if I'm going to let lightning strike in the same place twice. It is written, same action leads to same results. That's the only reason why I had to change my style and everything, because I know if I keep on at the rate that I'm going, I mean, it gets me the views because everybody like to be entertained with the rah, 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 and all of that. But that's not what I came on YouTube for. And I sort of got sidetracked, you know what I mean? I sort of like bit the bait, or you know, I ain't gonna lie, it was part of my ego too, you know what I mean? I keep it a buck, it was part of my ego. Somebody attacked my page or my brand, you know, my ego comes into effect like, it's time for me to hit them back, you know what I mean? And then, you know, that's how that all, you know, go from a snowball to an avalanche, but it's all good. And I humbly apologize to the audience for my delay. I done showed y'all my dog and everything. If y'all ain't never seen him before, he's been on plenty of my other streams. I had to walk him, you know what I mean? Some certain things is just, you know, uncontrollable. And when he got to go, I bring him on out, you know. I put the brakes on. I know I'm always saying all gas, no brakes. But when it come to my dog, I put the brakes on and I got to go handle him. That's my little baby right there. That's my little cradle. Yeah. I used to have a cat. I gave it to a female of mine. Yeah, I used to have one. They fun. And the funny thing is, them two used to play with each other. I was scared that they wasn't gonna like each other, but I wanted a cat so bad. I said, let me see how these two act. They got along pretty good. They even played with each other. Well, he tried to bully my dog, but what my dog would do, he'll grab it. He won't bite him or nothing like that. He'll grab his paw and he'll put his paw down on him, and the cat can't move, and the cat be going all like this. But since my dog is so much taller than him, he don't scratch him or nothing. He just be going like this, and my dog just be having his paw on him so he can't move. But they used to go at it. But yes, I was trying to get forgot her name. I'm bad with names because I call everybody goddesses. I was trying to get her to get back on the panel because she asked me an important question, and I do remember that before I had left.
I just had it in my head.
But I used to love that cat. I hate that I had ended up giving him away, but you know, it wasn't for a better home because he had a good home and all of that. It was for, you know, the love that he would bring to somebody else. You know, that's more important than, you know, when you give to the universe gives in return. Oh, well, until somebody, oh yeah, you can help me monitor the chat. The panel's back open. I'm back. I done walked my dog, so I ain't gonna be doing the Houdini for a little bit. I'm back. Remember them days when I used to scream when I used to be missing and I wanted to get on there, and I used to come in there. I'm back. Boy, was I crazy in them days. Those were the good old days. You know, I laugh at them now because, you know, after a while, even before any of this bad incident happened, I had said, I'm going to stop with all of this drama because, you know, I'm up here telling everybody one man's joke is another man's pain. And I'm up here joking with everybody on here that I think doing something wrong. Half the people probably wasn't even doing nothing wrong. I don't even know. I just looked at them as casualty of war. It is what it is. You shouldn't have been around. When I pull out the chopper, everybody better watch on now. I ain't been in no target range. I'm coming to blow all y'all on up. You get it? You get it. And that's the wrong attitude to have, by the way. I'm telling you all the things not to do while you're on YouTube. I am a bad example. Go from this point on, I'm cool in the game. But the things I did in the past, you know, I ain't gonna lie. It was. I look at it and laugh now, but when I was going through it, it ain't really worth it at the end. You know what I mean? Because people get hurt behind that. You know what I mean? I mean, they might come on up here. Yeah, people will come on up here and they'll play the role and all of that. You know what I mean? But you know, I'm a guard for real. That mean I ain't trying to get into nobody's pants or none of that. So, you know, I was there with the people when they was going through this. I know how it actually felt to them, what they actually went through. You know, and since I'm an empath, you could feel the pain. You know what I mean? So, you know, that sort of, you know, sort of amped me to do some of the things that I did. I'm not blaming my actions on nobody. Don't get me wrong. And I don't regret nothing that I have done. You know, I look at everything as a learning experience, and I want everybody to take what I have done as a learning experience so they don't make the same mistake that I have made. Sometimes, oh, this is beeping. Sometimes you got to just bite the bullet. Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet. And that's what I decided to do. I'm going to bite the bullet, you know? I mean, it's nice when you got somebody during those times for support, to help you, to talk to you, to comfort you, and all of that, you know? But, you know, half of these beefs I was in, I don't even know how I got into them. Like right now, I don't even know why me and this other dude beefing. Somebody asked me why you beefing. I was like, that's a good question. I don't even know. I said, well, he might be beefing with me, but I ain't beefing with him. You know what I mean? I didn't kilt it. You know what I mean? If you want to say I punked on out and waved the white flag, call it whatever you want, it ain't gonna mess with my ego. I don't really care. From here on in, I'm moving with nothing but positiveness.
Yeah, I was saying that's something I really need to work on because with all the crap lately, I kind of let a side of me come out that I don't like at all, and I need to really work on not letting all the crap get to
me. Yeah. See, and you know, with me, you know, even though I got tough skin, the reason why it probably really didn't affect me as much is because, you know, I wouldn't tell nobody or go really to nobody about what I was going through or how I felt about certain things. I just got on the mic and just went crazy and said, oh, they'll figure it on out after a while. You know what I mean? Then, you know, eventually what happened was people were saying, hey, you sounding crazy, Sarah. You always smoke all gas, no brakes. I think you better pump them for a little bit. You're getting on the mic sounding crazy. And then they'd be like, oh, you sound like you mad. And I'm like, no, I'm not even mad. This is just the way I talk. You know, I'm a passionate person and I ain't got no temper. I just react to the bullshit with quickness. You know what I mean? But, that was just, you know, me finding a very slick way to not take critical criticism and to run things the way I wanted to run them. You know what I mean? Now, I take it and say, I admit it. Yeah, I got a temper. Yeah, I admit it now, But, it is what it is. Ain't nobody perfect on this planet. We all got some flaws. The important thing is once a person find out their flaws is they work on them, work to better yourself. You know what I mean? You don't just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again and then be thinking you're going to get a different result. It don't work like that, fam. It don't work like that. Oh, if anybody want to come on the panel and discuss anything, I still want to go into some details about something I don't really know how to. Certain things just ain't my lane. Certain things is hard for me to discuss. I don't care how my voice sound. I don't care how I look. I'm a big ice cream. I'm softer than shit when it comes to certain stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just hard for me to talk about certain things or something like that. And it's more even harder for me while I was sitting there just, if certain things is true, I was sitting there just looking at some of my old streams that was on private and laughing my behind off. I mean, some of the things we done said and did, I mean, I was in tears laughing. I was like, oh man, if they would have just heard some of this stuff. I mean, some of the people caught it, but I felt like putting it on private. Some things I just zap on private right away so it don't get caught getting downloaded and out of that. So I got some exclusive archives that, just gonna be my little personal collection. I ain't gonna let it slip on out or nothing like that. And the most important thing of all is what I've learned about all of this. Oh, one other thing I want to say. I want to shout out to those, that I've talked to, that I've reached on out to, and know personal information on me because, you could have easily told people things about me. You could have said, hey, you can't say that about that because he's there for that. And I told you I got tough skin. I don't want nobody knowing my business. Let them keep on coming with their shotguns, their ammo, long as I know what I'm doing is right and exact. So I want to shout y'all on out for, not telling my business and let me handle things the way I want to handle them. This is my world, my street, my channel, but a lot of y'all, been up in here. We've been on the phone. We've been in the back chats. We've been, texting like crazy to one another. We did it all. You know what I mean? And, everybody's always about, oh, that back chat is drama. That back trap is trouble. The back chat this, the back chat can be whatever you make it. It could be whatever you make it. You know what I mean? There's so much negativity about that freaking back chat. That's all they think it can be used for. I'm living proof that it could be used for nothing but positiveness. That's all I used it for. And, people need to get on off of easy cream. Easy boy. And people, another thing, if somebody crosses me, hey, give me that. Give me that. Good boy. Okay. You done? You got your attention? Mm, mm. What you think? You gonna get famous? There's only one of us that can be famous, boy. There's only one famous person here. That's my dog. He's trying to get famous. Okay. He wants some attention. Usually I be playing with him or shooting stuff around with him and all of that. But I'm trying to multitask, worry about my dog. I know he's fine now because I already let him go out there and handle his business. Let him go and how can I put this? Let him go drop them loads. I'm trying not to cuss so much. Let him go drop them loads. I let my dog go drop them logs. Don't mind me. I get a little silly. I'm more sillier than usual because
I'm not complaining.
That's because it's a lot on my mind and stuff like that. When there's a lot on my mind, I get a little goofy and try and fulfill it with some happiness and stuff like that until I get some clarity or some finer details on things. I'm a little weird like that, you know what I mean? It's one of my perks that I don't know how to control, you know. So I get a little goofy and crack jokes and you know, it is what it is. Um Now what was I getting ready to say? My dog had jumped on me and I was getting ready to say something important. Um Oh, let me check the chat. I was wondering if did anybody want to come on the panel, but more important.
I haven't seen anyone say anything.
Say that again.
I haven't seen anyone say anything about coming on.
Oh, okay. Thanks for checking the chat room for me. Now I ain't got to look at it. Now I was checking to see if somebody wanted to come up here and talk about things. Now there was a there's an
I don't mean to cut you off. My dad's going to get my daughter, so I'm going to have to jump off here, but I'll be in the chat.
Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate you for coming on. And if you ever need me, I'm gonna be off for a few days and then I'm gonna be back on the grind. I'm gonna look at the email just in case it's something you want to discuss in private. I love you and thanks for coming on.
All right,
like I always say,
thank you.
Peace, love, and light to you and the fam. All right. There's a rumor going around, and you know, I got a hold of it a little late because I was a little busy. I got a hold of it because of Brother Doug had left a little comment. And I'm like, why is he asking me this? And then, you know, I went looking around and all of this. Then I heard about this rumor and stuff like that. And, you know, this is a very touchy situation here. You know what I mean? Then I'm trying to catch on up. You know, you got all types of streams going on, you know, and, you know, and, you know, I wish it was a way. Me personally, I don't know. That's why I wanted to get somebody who might have more insight on it. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. You know, to me, you know, when I'm watching other people's streams and stuff like that, you know, you start to see all types of stuff, you know, and you hear people talking. Is this a prank? Is this a publicity stunt? You hear all types of stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a serious matter. You know, nobody, I don't care who it is or who you're beefing with, even those that don't even want to make up with me. You know what I mean? I don't wish no harm to nobody. I don't even care if you don't accept my apology or not. I don't wish no harm on nobody. You know what I mean? I told everybody how I was living in those days. You know what I mean? If I was rocking with somebody, half the beefs wasn't even mine. Half the beefs I was in wasn't even mine. It was because I was rocking with somebody. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I told somebody I'd call them back in 20 minutes, and it's past 20 minutes. So I just had to do a little quick talking for a hot second. Oh, but back to this situation about, what everybody's saying. Nobody don't want to wish nothing, no death, no harm, or no nothing, or anything like that. Like, me personally, I don't know if it's true or not. You know what I mean? Um, my thoughts on it is, I don't think, I could be wrong. I don't think nobody would do a publicity stunt like this, you know what I mean? Or doing it for views and, some of the things that I seen yesterday, it made me heated. Some of the things I seen yesterday made me heated over someone who might have passed away. Just keeping it a buck. It made me so heated when I was hearing things like for views, for publicity. This is somebody that could have just passed away. When I heard that, I flipped. I flipped, I lost it. Everybody know when I flip, I lose it. I go grab my laptop. That's what I did. And I labeled it Sarah Nasu bringing that fire. I was about to cuss everybody on out on this YouTube. I probably wouldn't have mentioned no names, but I was going to be saying the audacity to be saying, or even if that's in your mind, everybody understands during a situation like this, whether it's true or not, you do not put no negativity on somebody who has 6 children. You know what I mean? Think about the family. We don't know if her family is going back looking at these views on YouTube channels. We don't know. We don't know if her daughter's watching this. We don't know anything. If her family is sitting there watching this and people is talking about, oh, I hope it ain't for views. I hope it ain't a publicity stunt. Kill all that talking like that, my niggas. For real. That's that shit. That's that shit that made me say, where's my boxing gloves? Where's my sniper? I'm coming out of retirement and I'm gonna start blowing everybody on up because that is the most ratchetest, stupidest, ghetto shit. Jerry Springer acting motherfucking shit. I don't know what to fucking call it. I just don't know what the fuck they call this shit. There's no way when somebody's talking about being deaf and no longer with us, that these thoughts should even be in somebody's mind. Wish them nothing but the best, the condolences. We don't know what's going on with her family. We don't know if her family watching this, and y'all putting that motherfucking shit in the universe. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas on here? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Don't mind me, I'm a little mad. But at least I admit I got a temper. That's why I didn't want to really get involved with this or talk about this, because there's certain things that I didn't like. You know what I mean? Everybody know me and her rocked the mic plenty of times together. Everybody know, we did a lot of streams together. We did a lot of positive bills together. Everybody is aware of that, you know what I mean? So everybody is aware that, like half the people I was banging with, I don't even know why I was banging with them. She said, she was my team. She said, hey, this is the way I feel about it. Half the time I ain't even get the details. I was like, all right, I'm cranking up my laptop. Let's go bang. Let's go bang. I'm rolling with you. Fuck it. I'll find out the details later. Let's just go live and do the motherfucking shit. I'm not saying everything I done was right. I'm just keeping it a buck. But I'm just saying, for her family's sake, I'm asking everybody if they got any negative thoughts, or anything negative they want to say, try and withhold it to yourself. You know what I mean? Try and keep whatever negative thoughts, because I don't care who it is. I'm quite sure in your heart, nobody didn't want to wish this upon nobody. Nobody don't want to wish this or see this. Nobody. This girl, the only reason why, another thing, I got to change the subject so I can calm myself down. Got to change the subject. The reason why I've been trying to find one out if this is true is because, even though they say this is a community, I was going to make it a community whether y'all liked it or not. Just keeping it a buck. I was going to find on out if a family had a GoFundMe for the situation. And if they did, I was gonna post it, make a video and let everybody know about it. And if they didn't, I was gonna start one and give it to the family. You know what I mean? These, I'm gonna repeat, these are the things, these are the items that need to be put into the universe. I know this is all legend. I mean, some people might have facts on this. I don't know. I've been a little busy and I ain't even checked my email. You just heard her. I've been sending you emails. I haven't even checked my email. So I don't really even know what's in my email. You know what I mean? Because half the people that know me, they just call me on my celly to hit my jack, or, you know, or they call me live in the back chat to the back chat to the back chat. You know what I mean? Because they know I barely check my email. I mean, I check it periodically, you know what I mean? But, you know, a lot of people got direct access, so they just use it, you know? And, you know, what I want people to do is the reason why I'm saying from the bottom of my heart is to stop any negative thoughts or ideas, even if they're in your mind, not to put them on YouTube, because I want you to think as if this is true. Have some compassion for the family. Have some love for the family. We don't know if her family's watching any of this. We don't know. Nobody don't know. Nobody don't know. Nobody don't know. They are going through enough right now. Right now. They are going through so fucking much. They are going through enough right now to be dealing with some YouTube ratchet shit. Yeah, I'm calling it ratchet for putting negativity on now. And fuck you if you don't agree with me. It's that ratchet shit about the negativity around people's deaths. Where the fuck they do this shit at? Welcome to fucking YouTube streets. But don't worry, I ain't gonna turn on up. I'm still going to keep on saying and doing like I said I was going to do, and that is not attack no channels or not go after anybody. I'm still going to continue to rock like that. But I am going to say, I don't know if y'all noticed it yesterday or not. If y'all follow me, y'all probably seen I started the link, put the link on up. Sarah, a suit bringing that fire. And oh boy, I was gonna come up here and do some cussing, some yelling, calling all people, types of people, this, that, and all of that. And then, I don't know, something just said, put your brakes on. Don't need to be putting that type of negative energy on out there. What need to be discussed is not how I'm feeling, but more importantly, what need to be done within the YouTube community. It's time for us to come together collectively. I don't care if me and you was beefing. For this, I'm asking for everybody, whatever you know about it, get in touch with somebody, find out the truth, find out if there's a GoFundMe. I'm a pretty good video person or whatever. I'll post a GoFundMe on up. I got quite a few followers now. Shout out to my subscribers. I love you all. And you know, everybody knows, like I always say, networking is the key. What we must do during these times is remember, put positive energy into the universe. Let it be felt. Let it be felt. That means that light that's inside you, that's right here, that light that's within inside you, you must learn how to align it with the cosmics, my niggas. That's what make you so motherfucking great. Align yourself. You have the power. You don't have to get down with no ratchet shit. I didn't have to get down with no ratchet shit. I chose that shit. Everybody got a motherfucking choice in life. Right now, I'm asking everybody the choice that they make. If you ain't got nothing positive to say, can you put some brakes on for the moment until we get more clarity and more details to what's going on? Now, you know, this probably don't affect people as much as it affects me, because a lot of y'all haven't never had the experience of rocking with somebody in YouTube streets. That is a unique experience within itself. If you ain't felt it or done it, it's kind of hard to describe. You become sort of like family. You know what I mean? Before you know it, you're talking about everything and it ain't even got nothing to do with YouTube. And we start talking about this, next thing you know, you're talking about this, that, and ooh, oh, I forgot we were supposed to be talking about this. You know, you're having fun, you know? It's only fucking YouTube. Don't say it's only YouTube, because I always say one man's joke is another person's pain. Let's start showing a little bit more compassion to one another. We we distribute more pain amongst each other and this alleged conscious community than we do to our motherfuckers, the ones we say that's oppressing us. It's time to wake the fuck up from that bullshit, fam. It's time to wake up from that bullshit. We ain't each other enemies. You know what I mean? A house divided shall always fall. Like me. I can care less what a person is doing. I go by what's in his heart. I can give 2 cents if what somebody is doing with their phallus. I can care less if it's going into a Nubian goddess or if it's going into Becky. I can care less about that. You know what? I gotta go meditate before I flip. It's gonna be a part 2. The Go God be back. Peace, love, and light to the fam.